We are back for another 3-game series. This time we are at home, and the Philadelphia Phillies, the losers of last year's World Series, are coming to town. They are 8-7 on the year so far. Bryce Harper is out. Rangers Suarez is out. Nick Nelson is out. Christopher Sanchez. And Noah Song. So they're fighting a few injuries. At a quick glance, Nick Castellanos is off to a really strong start. Schwarber's still hitting bombs. We're going to dive over to the schedule, see which game of the 3 we're going to watch. Zach Wheeler and Lance Lynn, Game 1. Game 2, we have Aaron Nola and Michael Kopech. In Game 3, we've got Taijuan Walker versus Lucas Giolito. We're going to watch the first game of the series, Wheeler versus Lynn. All right, let's get into this. Pedro Grifal has put in Anderson, Benintendi, Vaughn, Jimenez, Sheets, Robert, Grandal, Andrews, and Moncada as our lineup, with Lance Lynn getting the start. And here's a quick look at the Phillies lineup. I started this series before Rhys Hoskins got injured, so he will be in the ball game. We'll take a close look at each one of their batters, their first time at bat. Let's get into it. Leading off, Trey Turner. Last year, 708 plate appearances, 194 hits, 21 and 100, 809 OPS with a 126 OPS plus and a 5.8 WAR. Signs the big 10-year contract for $27 million a year. And what's he going to do against Lance Lynn? He's going to try to bunt and misses. Sneaky, sneaky Trey. And a hard hit grounder to Elvis Andrews, and he throws him out at first. Derek Hall was a rookie last year, played in 42 games, hit the ball well, 121 OPS plus. Hit the ball well in the minors. He is 27 years old. And Derek Hall hits one right to Benintendi. He just stands there and waits for it. Nick Castellanos. Last year, 13 homers, 62 RBIs, a down year for his power numbers. Only a 95 OPS plus compared to 2021, where 156 OPS plus. He's going to have a bounce back year this year, it looks like, because he's already off to a hot start. And Benintendi's going to run in and make the catch for a 1-2-3 top of the first. Zach Wheeler on the mound. Last year, 12-7 in 26 starts, a 2.82 ERA, 153 innings. Struck out 163 with a 1.04 WHIP and a 1.43 ERA plus. He's got some good stuff going on. Let's see if we can get to him today. Anderson ropes one up the middle. Leadoff single for Timmy. Andrew Benintendi is a slow grounder to second, and they get the force out at second base. Andrew Vaughn. That was a high hopper to the right side, fielded by Stott, and he drops it for the air. So Benintendi takes second, Vaughn takes first. 2 guys on, 1 out for Eloy Jimenez, who is in a slump. And he pops out deep to left field, and Schwarber reaches up and grabs it. And Gavin Sheets is off to a cold start to the year. Hits one up the middle, and that's going to drop for a base hit. Anderson comes around and beats the throw, and we have a 1-0 lead in the first inning. Luis Robert hits one in the gap. Vaughn scores. Sheets to third on the double by Robert. And Yasmani Grandal is up. And soft grounder to second for the third out of the inning, but we score 2 in the bottom of the first. Lance Lynn to Kyle Schwarber, who hit 46 bombs last year. Struck out 200 times. Only hit a 218 average, so it's pretty much all or nothing for Schwarbs. He ropes one up the middle for a base hit. JT Realmuto, stud catcher, 22-84 in 562 plate appearances. Stole 21 bases. That's a lot for a catcher. With a 5.9 WAR, had his best season of his career. And this lineup is pretty stacked, especially once Harper gets back. Looks like Tim Anderson was injured on the play. The trainer examines his right hand, and it is not serious. He can remain in the game. That's good. Let me click on him. Doesn't even show anything. Alright, 1 out. Bryson Stott. Last year as a rookie, had a 1.2 WAR, 84 OPS plus. Good second baseman. Fairly average hitter. And that's ball 4 for Lance Lynn. Reese Hoskins in 672 plate appearances, hit 30 homers, 79 RBIs, 246 average, 122 OPS plus. Great personality. He's got some pop. He will walk quite a bit.
Strike 3.
And he goes down looking. 2 down for their center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Last year's split time between Philly and LA. Sheets camps under it and makes the catch. They threaten and cannot score. Elvis Andrus to lead off. and he swings at a full count. Strike 3. Yoan Moncada.
Strike 3.
2-2 count, goes down swinging. Tim Anderson is 1 for 1 in the game.
Strike 3.
And Wheeler strikes out the side. Alec Bohm. Last year, 631 plate appearances, 13 homers, 72 RBIs, a 100 OPS plus, which means he was the league average as a hitter. Alec Bohm leading off. Chopper down to Moncada, throws him out at first. Trey Turner is 0 for 1. Pop out to short center field. Robert comes and takes it. That was just a 1-star catch. Derek Hall 0 for 1. And Robert comes in and makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down in the second for the Phils. Benintendi, who's 0 for 1. Sharply hit ball to center field, and Marsh is there. Andrew Vaughn 0 for 1 on the day. Pops it out to Schwarber. Eloy Jimenez 0 for 1. Hits it deep, deep, right in front of the warning track. One-star catch. Easy catch. All right, 3 up, 3 down. Nick Castellanos. I don't realize they have 3 guys that are on fire. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Short fly ball into right field, and Sheets runs in and catches it. Schwarber is 1 for 1. Easy play for Robert. And JT Realmuto 0 for 1.
Strike 3.
Goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for the Phils in the fourth. Gavin Sheets is 1 for 1 with an RBI. 1 hopper to second base, and Stott throws him out. 1 for 1 with an RBI is Luis Robert. And he hits a rope out to left, and it drops in for a base hit. 2 for 2 on the day. Grandal to the plate, who's 0 for 1. And he picks up an infield hit. Elvis Andrews 0 for 1. Short fly ball to left, and Schwarber comes in to grab it. 2 outs, 2 on from Moncada. And he pops it up to right field. Through 4 innings, Lynn's got 4 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Throwing the ball well. Bryson Stott is 0 for 0 with a walk. Andrews makes the play. Reese Hoskins 0 for 1. Sharply hit ball to Moncada. Throws him out. Brandon Marsh 0 for 1.
Strike 3.
That retires the side. 3 up, 3 down. Lance Lynn is cruising. Anderson leads off. 1 for 2 on the day. Strikes out swinging. Andrew Benintendi, who is 0 for 2. It's a liner to right, and it drops in for a base hit. Andrew Vaughn is 0 for 2. Pops it up to the infield. Bohm makes the catch. Jimenez, who is 0 for 2. pops out to right. And Castellanos reaches up and makes the grab to retire the side. Alec Boehm is 0 for 1, leading off the 6th. Hits it deep. Average. Benintendi makes the catch. Trey Turner is 0 for 2. Draws the 1-out walk. Derek Hall is 0 for 2. He gets a hit to center field, and Robert throws it in, holding Turner to second base. 2 on with 1 out. And the heart of the order coming up. Castellanos. Can of corn for Robert. 2 outs, 2 on. Kyle Schwarber, who is 1 for 2 at the plate. He takes ball 4 on a 3-1 pitch. And we're going to let Lynn try to pitch out of this to JT Realmuto, who is 0 for 2. And he's going to ground out to Andrews to retire the side. Sox lead 2-0 midway through the 6th. Gavin is 1 for 2 with an RBI. Soft grounder to second. He's out. Connor Burrogdon comes in relief. Last year in 44 innings, put up a 3.27 ERA, 1.24 ERA plus. Strikes out 10.2 guys per 9 innings. And Robert facing him. Strikes out swinging. 2 down, nobody on. For Grandal, who's 1 for 2. Sharply hit ball to first. And Hoskins runs over and tags the bag. Lance Lynn's day is done. Only gave up 2 hits. Aaron Bummer, who's pitched 4 innings, haven't given up any runs, throws to Bryson Stott, and he hits a soft grounder, and Bummer can't throw him out. It's a leadoff single for Bryson Stott, and Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Crushes one down in the corner. That's going to put guys at second and third with nobody out. Brandon Marsh was 0 for 2. Bummer throws to him. Trade the run for the out. Phillies are on the board. It's 2-1 with a man on third for Alec Boehm. And Joe Kelly is coming to the game. 6 innings, 6 hits, 9 Ks, 6 walks. That's a high walk rate. And it looks like he's going to hit a sac fly to center field. And Hoskins slides in safe, tying the ball game up. The bullpen cannot hold the lead. Nobody on. Trey Turner with 2 outs. Strikes him out. Now our offense has got some work to do. And Connor Brogdon stays in the game for Elvis. Strike 3. Yoan Moncada.
Strike 3.
Strike 3. Tim Anderson 1 for 3. Puts a drive into that one way back. Over the bullpen. You can put that on the board. Yes. Timmy Anderson with his 2nd home run of the season. Gregory Soto enters the game. He's pitched in Detroit for the last 4 years, so we know him well. And Benintendi strikes out swinging, but Tim Anderson's solo shot gives the White Sox the lead. Joe Kelly stays on the mound, pitching to Derek Hall, who is 1 for 3 on the day. And he strikes him out. Castellanos is 0 for 3. And he hits one up the middle for a base hit. And Kyle Schwarber is up, who is 1 for 2. And he just gives the Phillies the lead with a bomb to right field. Sheets jumps and cannot bring it in. Kyle Schwarber with the big-time home run. Realmuto, who is 0 for 3. Short fly ball into left field. Stott is 1 for 2. He flies out to center field. Craig Kimbrell comes in for the Phils. We have harsh memories of him in 2021 here into the South Side, where we traded for him and he was an absolute complete bum. Absolute complete bum in 21. Vaughn 0 for 3. Flies out to short right field. Eloy Jimenez is 0 for 3. Just looks at the knuckle curve, can't hit it. And Gavin Sheets 1 for 3 on the day.
Strike 3.
Kimbrell can strike us out at least. Graveman's in the game to pitch the top of the 9th. And Reese Hoskins grounds out to Tim Anderson. Marsh is 0 for 3. He's going to grab a hit to center field. Alec Boehm is 0 for 2. Marsh steals second base.
Strike 3.
Boehm strikes out looking. We got 2 outs with the guy on second. We do not want him to score. Trey Turner 0 for 3. Grounder to third. Alright, bottom of the 9th, and Jose Alvarado comes out to pitch. Last year in 59 games, 51 innings, 127 ERA plus. Luis Robert, slow roller to the pitcher, and he beats it out for an infield hit. The tying run is on first. Yasmani Grandal bunts, moves him over to second. Tying run is in the scoring position for Elvis Andrus. And Andrus just grounds out to third. We're down to our last batter, Yoan Moncada. And he flies out to end the game. Phillies win 4-3 on the 2-run homer by Kyle Schwarber. We had the game right there for the taking, said Chicago manager Pedro Grifol, but we decided not to take it. 3 hits for Robert, 2 for Anderson. We struck out 10 times. And Schwarber with the big day for the Phils. Great outing by Lance Lynn, just to get blown by Bummer. Alright, let's see if we can't take a game or two in the series. We lose 5-2. Aaron Nola went 8 innings to notch the win, scattering 5 hits, walking 0, and striking out 8. And Alvarado got his 5th save. A well-timed hit by Rhys Hoskins captures the win. Moncada had 2 hits. Zebi Zavala was in the lineup. We only gave up 5 hits. They scored 5 runs. Look at that, we walked 7 batters. Who's walking, guys? Kopech. 4.2 innings, 6 walks. That is a killer. Brutal. All right, let's salvage a game in the series. We're 9-9. We win 6-4. Chicago first baseman Gavin Sheets deserved the lion's share of the credit. He was 2 for 3 with a homer, a double, and a walk, while scoring 2 runs and driving in 3. Giolito picked up the win with 7 innings of hard work, allowing 3 runs on 2 hits. Only walked 1. Learn from that, Michael Kopech. Only walk 1. Tim Anderson, 3 for 5. Benintendi, 2 for 4. Vaughn, 3 for 4. Sheets, 2 for 3. We had 13 hits on the day. Big day. Only gave up 4 hits. So we held their offense in check pretty well throughout the series. We only picked up 1 win, though. Graveman gives up a run, and Lopez comes on for his 6th save, who's been pitching lights out. We roughed up Taijuan Walker. Gavin Sheets, player of the game, in front of 22,000 fans. And that's going to do it for this episode of Out of the Park Baseball 24. Be sure to give me a like, hit the subscribe button. Feel free to comment and ask questions. And yeah, we'll see you next time where we take on Tampa Bay for 3 games.